Hey there, Jocelyn Panita with the Scholarship System, and thank you for joining our Paying for College series. So in this one, I'm going to go over just a little bit of a rant, and that is because students and parents are wasting hundreds and thousands of dollars every single day because of something that's not being communicated properly by the schools. And what I'm talking about here is going to community colleges, transferring credits over to a big four-year college and just losing them. And so there are three situations where this happens. The first is where students do their first 2 years at a community college, then transfer for their last 2 years. The second example involves students that maybe you're already in a four-year college, but you want to just knock out a few gen eds over the summer at the local community school in your neighborhood, in your town, your city. And then the third example is actually with study abroad. So students that go to an international university and they come back and need to receive credit for the classes that they took abroad. And all of these examples, the consistent situation is that you're taking classes somewhere else and you want to transfer that credit to the school that you want to graduate from. And that's great. I am an absolute proponent of this because if you can find ways to reduce your bill, as we've been talking about in the previous videos and we talk about a lot, then reducing the amount of money you need in the first place is of course a great way to graduate debt-free. So I love the idea of going to a more affordable school, whether it's for the first 2 years or whether it's just a couple courses over the summer, or sometimes you can save money by studying abroad, but still I love studying abroad. I could talk about that all day long. So these are all great situations to be in, but the problem is when students come back and they say, hey, here are my classes, you might find that your school says, sorry, we can't take those. And when that happens, that means that you and your parents just wasted hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on classes that literally are just thrown away. And I've even seen this from school students that are at a satellite campus for a university and they transfer to the main campus. And I saw a student that went from a junior back down to a sophomore because they didn't accept any of her sophomore credits. So we don't want that to happen to you. So here is my tip of the day. If you're in this situation where you plan on doing the community college and then you're going to a four-year college or any of these situations, the biggest thing that you can do to help yourself is to talk to the advisors at the end school. So the school that you want to accept the credit, talk to them and say, hey, here are the classes that I'm taking. What classes would they give me credit for? And they should be able to pull up the curriculum. They should be able to pull up all the required courses, and you should actually be able to align each class that you're taking through the community school or your international school with a course that is on their curriculum. And if they say that it won't transfer, don't take it, because then you're just going to throw money out the window. Now, maybe you don't know which school you want to transfer to, but still, if you can talk to one of the major universities in your area and find out which ones they would accept, that would still be very helpful. But I really suggest maybe if you could dwindle down where you want to transfer to a few colleges, talk to each of them and get them to sign off saying, yes, we'll accept these credits. Because otherwise, again, it's just a waste of time and just a waste of money. Now, if you are in situation 2 and 3, where we're talking about you're already at that school, you just want to take some summer classes at the community college, or you're studying abroad, then your advisor actually should have a form that they will sign off on saying that those classes will transfer back. So that way you are completely protected because you have a form that says, yes, we will take these credits. And that way when you get back, there's no surprise where they say, just kidding, you're not graduating on time because these didn't transfer. We never want that to happen, but it happens all too often. So that said, I really hope this is helpful if you are considering community college or studying abroad, which is fantastic. We'll do a video on study abroad in a couple weeks, but you should absolutely talk to your advisors, make sure it transfers. So that said, again, this is just another way to help you pay for college reduce the amount you have to pay, and then in conjunction with securing free money, this is a great way to graduate debt-free. So thank you for joining us at the Scholarship System. And again, don't forget to click the button below, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, because we're going to be pumping out a lot of these helpful tips in quick, short videos constantly. So if you want to stay up to date, make sure that you subscribe, and we'll see you next time.